Hello, good afternoon. This is Dame again. Guess what? I am in the Palenque. This is a flea market of Samal Davao. That is in Davao del Norte, Philippines. I'll show you what we have to offer. We're near the beach line. Pardon us of all the disorder, but this is the way it is. We just have to accept the way it is, right? It's not a perfect world, guys. My husband is there waiting for me in that white Hilux. So there's a lot of mess here, and you're gonna see different kinds of stuff that you have never seen before. All right, these are some little stalls right here. Fruits and vegetables. Kumusta? Naga-vlog ko ha? Okay lang sa inyo? All right. So though they have Chinese cabbages, they have string beans. Pila ang kilo sa Chinese cabbage? 60 per kilo. And they have cabbage also. Remember guys, that's half of what we're used to. In pounds, that's gonna be a kilo divided by 2. That's gonna be your pounds. So pila, how much ang per kilo ani? Kani cabbage? How much ang per kilo? 50. 50? Okay, good. And tomatoes is how much per kilo?
40.
40 per kilo? Wow. And then how about these? Kaning Bombay.
160.
That is a onion. 160. And then we have garlic and ginger and sayote. So this chayote here, this is how much?
10 pesos, ma'am.
10 pesos a piece. At home in America, this is about $2.69 a pound. That's how it is. How about the potato? Potato, that's not, it's very costly. How much a kilo for this?
140, ma'am.
140 divided by 2, that's 70, so $1.25 maybe. And how about the carrots?
Carrots, 90.
90 per kilo divided by 2, that's 45 pesos per kilo. 45 per kilo, per pound, so divided by 57. So more or less about, I would say less than $1 per pound, these carrots. Alright gang, salamat kaayo sa imo ha. Then we have also this kind of potato, this kind of root crop, right? We have the same thing like yams at home. The most expensive part though, this one here, this is a pole bean. Very expensive. How much a kilo?
120.
120, so that's about 60, so it's $1.20, something like that, or $1.10 per pound. So that's pretty good. Not too bad. Kumusta na? Okay lang sa inyo mag-vlog ko ha? So it's really messy here guys. That's why I'm wearing this one. And this is gonna be a special footwear here because I cannot stand wearing leather footings here. Alright, and look at that guys. Isn't that beautiful guys? My Lord have mercy. For you 1,000 pesos here would go a long way. Okay, now we're gonna be in here. It's an open market guys. Open market. I already bought.
Pwede ipa-slice of cubes.
Kumusta na? Pila ang kilo ana gani?
420.
So the meat here is newly butchered. It's
420.
420 a kilo?
Yes po.
420 a kilo, and I bought about, how much is that? Ang kilo?
For this your 460.
460 is what this much here. Divided by 2 again guys. So it's about $5 per pound. So gitagaan ta na mo, napakusinsilyo no?
Yes,
Yes
po.
po.
Salamat.
540, ma'am.
Thank you darling. Thank you.
Chicken breast.
Okay, ang chicken ako pila. Ang chicken. How much nang imuhang chicken?
Kabilang na.
Okay, thank you. How much per kilo na siya, ma'am? 220 per kilo. And
280 ang 250 lahat na meron.
Okay.
Prices. Asa ng manok?
Ganing man.
Pila galing na siya?
So I bought about 6 pieces of rice.
Ay! Ayun, ano?
And mamalit ko ano kana?
Wings.
Yapil ang kilo ano? 220 per kilo. So half price is about $1. $1.10. No. I'm sorry. 110. That's about $2 and some few change per pound in this thing. So give me some, maybe about 10 pieces of that. They understand English, but they also understand Bisaya. But I'm vlogging, so I'm using English. Okay. Hilatan ng utang na.
280.
How much is that, ma'am?
280.
280. So, okay. For the whole thing, pila ka kilo?
465.
465. So, this is almost like less than $10, maybe $8. $8 for the whole thing. I have more than a kilo here. 2 kilos na siguro, no? Mga pila ka kilo na tanan.
4.1.
2.1, little bit over 2 kilos. So, help me figure that out. So I spent what? How much?
465.
465. Thank you, my dear. Okay. Bugat na gyud ni kayo para mag-vlog lang. Hello, kumusta man mo diha? That's a seaweed right there. Seaweed. I come here by myself a lot of times. Alright, pila man ang kilo aning seaweed?
100 pesos only for you.
But pasaylo ako, di ko magpalit karon.
Okay, how about this one?
That one is another seaweed. How much is that per kilo?
240 only.
40 per kilo. 240.
240. Yeah.
And this is what? Tuna?
Yeah, skipjack tuna.
Tuna, and how much per kilo for that?
220.
220 per kilo. Divided by 2. So that's gonna be your pound. Alright. Mananaw, magkuan lang ko ha, naga-vlog lang ko. And how are you today? Very good. So they have the same comparable prices. They normally just stick to the same price. So this is what we have. This, unsa man ni tuna ni?
Skipjack, ma'am. Black tuna.
It's a black tuna which is tulingan. Okay. And we're gonna check them here. The real tuna is right here. Pila ang kilo sa inyong tuna?
550, ma'am.
550 per kilo. That's very nice. And they have malasugi. I'm not really sure. Usa na sa English ang malasugi?
Blue marlin.
Blue marlin is how much a kilo?
600.
600. Ang ako kanang bag-ulang kaayo nga tuna, kanang bag-ulang gi I ask the newly cut piece because I'm going to make salad out of it. So I'm gonna ask him to give me just a quarter, half kilo. No, not half kilo, 1/4, please. That's just enough for me and my husband to eat for tonight.
That one, 1/4.
So how much is that?
137.
137. 137, guys. For that. Pila gani ang kilo? 500?
550.
550 per kilo. So that's about $5 per pound. In the US, I saw as much as $10 per pound. So here is only half. Fresh, not frozen, guys. Mamalit day kukuan, cucumber. I'm waiting for my change. Salamat jud kayo ha. Naga-vlog man ko na ako'y vlog. Na ako'y vlog.
Ito yung pangalan.
Filipino Nurse Retires Home. Filipino Nurse Retires Home. Yeah, tanawa inyong mga nawong dito. I'm going to show you also what they have available here. They have squid, big ones. Okay. They have big squid. Right there, different kinds of squid right there. And they have pampano. How much ba na kilo sa pampano? 450 divided by 2. That's about 225. So that makes it almost $4 and something. $4.50 a pound. And look at this. They're not that big this time though. Those are the mussels, and you have shrimp. Dili ko magpalit karon. Okay lang. Kay nagakuan lang kukuan YouTube. Okay lang sa imo? Thank you. Next time na lang ta magkita. Yeah, they have a lot of seaweed here, guys. Different fish, actually. Clams.
190.
Kani, pila man ni? Kilo ani? Pila ni kilo ani?
Ma'am,
Kani, pila kilo?
400 ma'am.
Pila?
400.
Usang klaseng na fish.
Talakito ko siya ma'am.
Talakitok is what? Talakitok is pampano?
Oh, wala si ma'am.
Pampano kind. Family of pampano. And that is, unsa man na siya? Unsa na siya nga klase?
Talakito ko siya ma'am.
Talakitok.
Ng maya-maya o barakuda.
Okay.
Ano?
Alright, guys.
Mamatay.
Musulay daw ko ani kana.
Kana ma'am?
Gamay lang hinuon.
O pila lang gamaya ma'am?
Pertig yung gamay, mga gamay lang.
Pila 1/4?
Mga pila gani kilo ana?
100.
Kagain na nako gamay lang. Usa lang ka ana.
Bali 20 indel.
Kana lang.
Ma'am, sale lang na ma'am.
10 pesos. 10 pesos for that one clump. 10 pesos, guys, is divided by about maybe 25 cents or even less than that. Salamat, Daya. But you got to really be careful here, guys. Wash it really well when you do. Now I'm gonna need cucumber for my salad. Salamat kayo. Gibayaran ta ka na?
Ano, bayad ka ma'am?
Okay, mubalik lang ko sa imo someday, okay? Hi. Mamalit na lang kung kuan kani. Dili ka usa lang ka buok, please. Napa ko yung mga gulay, so dili pa ko mamalit. So kana na lang pila man na. Pila man na, we need to say how much. 10 pesos for that little cucumber. Thank you. That's okay. Thank you. Okay, guys. Anyway, I think you see how I buy things. Pretty much, I do not bargain or I do not ask discount. I feel bad sometimes because they're just making a living. Okay, guys. Thank you for everything. May you have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed that episode. This is the Palengke. All right.